Welcome back, guys, and welcome to another installment of the RVG series. And it's not another day, it's the same day, and I'm gonna do this video no matter what. Today, I'm your host, Ninjas B-Trip, and I don't even know if you guys even care about my screen name or whatever you would actually call it. And I'm in a little bit of a rush right now, considering that soon enough I'm gonna have to get ready for work. And no, I don't have work today, it's tomorrow. I'm just gonna have to get everything ready for tomorrow, and it's a little bit out of my way. Now, honestly, guys, I don't even know if my mic is working right now because honestly, I don't know if it's a little too loud or a little too soft. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm not the one on the other side of the screen. I mean, sure, I can look back at it and be like, oh yeah, this needs changing. I'm not gonna really do that. I'm not gonna change anything if I don't find out later. I'm not going to change anything during the recording, so you guys are going to have to learn to deal with it. I'm not going to do that testing 1, 2, 3. I've already done the testing 1, 2, 3 like 5 times already, and I'm not entirely sure how this will render up. Now, after I've already done like 3 videos, not necessarily 3 videos, but 3 kind of variants, I went through 1, it sounded fine. I went through 2, it didn't sound fine, and went through 3, it was complete crap. Now, honestly, I'm not going to go through another 5 testing 1, 2, 3s. I'm just going to kind of get this out of the way, and hopefully it's not too fucking soft. If it's too fucking soft, I'm just going to go and bump that shit up. I'm sorry for all the language, guys, but this is a little bit out of my hand, and I'm a little irritated thanks to all the stuff that's going on. Now, the YouTubers are basically becoming crap. Vanoss is doing completely fine, but he's like a little bit losing his edge. Speedy W03 kind of lost his edge as well, but he's doing just fine. It's how he usually is. He just recently got a girlfriend, so lucky for him. Not just recently, but this was like a couple of months ago, probably like 5 to 6 months ago. However, it went down. I don't know how long it's been, but hey, they are together. It's completely fine. You guys are awesome. Now, when it comes right down to it, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier is doing completely fine. He is as he usually is, and good. He has a good fan base. Laggin 24X, I am happy that you're on your road of 300,000. I just recently visited your stream earlier, like 20 minutes ago. It's completely awesome that you're actually going for it. Hopefully you get to 100 and beat most of everybody's records. As far as I've seen, it was like 76 earlier, and he was challenged to beat 71. I don't know if he was in the middle of already doing like, what would you really call that? He was like right in the middle of doing the hat challenge, how to get the hat. But yeah, he just recently, I think he just kind of reverted to that, decided to do a stream since he made it to round 50 after already getting the hat for Juggernaut 2.0. I'm not entirely sure of what Juggernaut 2.0 lasts, but it is confirmed that the new protector, I think it was like a Revenant or something. Either way, once you activate him, he costs 5,000. He only protects you for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2.00. That's it. I've kind of timed it like 3 times, and they all came out the same. He can last for an entire round. He can last for an entire round and a half, depending on how fast you go through that round. He does last for only 2 minutes. I'm happy to say that. Now, with the new perks that require you to do certain things, like the Margwa hat and the Protector hat, you have to get 100 kills with the Revenant, and you have to kill a certain amount of Margwals as far as I know of. And this is just a new zombie map that I'm talking about, so you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to rant about something else. Anyhow, so my friend just recently told me that he almost got swatted. Now, I don't even know if this was actually correct. He just told me that he almost got swatted because of something that was mistranslated. Just like that fact that happened in, I can't remember. I don't remember what it was, but it was like all the way in Japan. It was like a big tragedy. Trying to get it. It's on the top of my head. I just can't get it out. Dang. I think it was like. You guys, I'm gonna have to actually search that up because I can't remember right now. I mean, I know it's on the top of my head. Um, It was the bombing of Tokyo, I think. Air raids on Japan by jet. I don't know. It was like air raids or something like that. I don't know. Uh, yes, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. There we go. I was trying to remember it. It was on the tip of my head. I was just like, all over the place. I couldn't necessarily remember for the moment because I have a little bit of a short-term memory loss and a long-term memory loss in a way. But it's all fine. I actually don't have much of a memory loss, but it does kind of slip the mind every now and then. Anyhow, when I'm being hit on the spot, it usually takes a while for my mind to gather information from the back of my head. It's just like everybody else. Anyhow, he almost got swatted because of a mistranslation, and it was kind of like that incident, but it's not necessarily like that incident in a big way. And necessarily, it was kind of mistranslated. I'm going to show this up to you guys. I'm going to edit this right in right here. Now, as you can see, this little bitty strip right here, dang, can't say much. This right here got mistranslated, and necessarily, I'm not going to say this guy's name, so I'm going to blur it out as well. I'm not going to blur out my friend's name because he's perfectly fine. As you all know, my friend is Chocolate Milk. he likes to write his name in Japanese. Anyhow, he sent this little mistranslation. He sent this little translation that said, "I like walls." Now, this person right here at 10:20 a.m. the next day said, "You sick fucker." I googled this and it said, "I like baby wall." That is sick. Now, as you guys know, that mistranslation are always the main problem between two kind of entities, whether it be a country or two separate people. Now, this one I'm going to show you is after a little bit of time has passed and these guys started getting to talking about what exactly went on. So, as you know, as you guys know, Chocolate Milk doesn't like to, be a little bit weird like that. He's not like that kind of person. He wouldn't necessarily put a translation like that out there on purpose unless he knew what it actually meant. Now, he wouldn't necessarily say that. As you guys know, that would actually be kind of fucked up if you actually put a baby in a wall. Now, this guy came out and openly admitted that Google is screwy, so Google was right on the was right last night for the most part. Chocolate Milk did say it was kind of like a 50%. Last night it said something about inside child's wall. I don't know. He's Chocolate Milk was like the living fuck. The other guy was like, "So you're not as sick as I thought," and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, he doesn't even know Chocolate Milk right now." So he says, "LOL, that's so bad." And here he said I was gonna contact the FBI. Now here I was like, oh my god. When I first saw this, I was like, oh my fucking god, he could have been fucking swatted. Now honestly, if you call the FBI, they're automatically gonna get the FBI in if they hear anything about children being in walls or being captured or something like that. Like, it's weird. Now here I was thinking that they were just gonna come in and fucking kick down the door and say, "Where are they?" And Chocolate Milk just sitting there, like acting like he's all fucking high, just sitting in his chair at his computer, like, "What?" And the fucking team came in with fucking hammers, busting down every fucking wall as they can fucking find, just to make sure that there are no fucking children in there. If they found a fucking children, I swear, if they found a fucking child, I wouldn't even know my friend. But I know he doesn't have any children in his walls, as that would be actually kind of weird. But honestly, I know he wouldn't do that, so you know what? It's kind of like that. Anyhow, I could have sworn that they would have been like that and would have actually busted down every wall just to make sure. Because honestly, a lot of people actually do get swatted nowadays, even if for the smallest thing. They everybody would be like, "Oh my god, you did this, you offended me." This honestly, guys, if you're gonna be offended, get the fuck out of YouTube because that's mainly 90% of YouTube nowadays, and YouTube is really fucked up nowadays. It's basically child friendly. If you say the word fuck, ass, bitch, cunt, anything like that, penis, dick, or anything like that, YouTube will automatically think, "Oh my god, you're talking about this." And usually, if I even say the word, well, not necessarily say the word, the R word or RAPE, which I would actually say it right now, rape. But as long as it's not in the title, and as long as the words are not in the title, it does not get demonetized or anything like that by YouTube. Now, honestly, I do see a lot of these YouTubers getting demonetized. So far, Lagan had no problems with that because he doesn't like necessarily being sweared upon, or even swearing. He doesn't even like to put swearing words inside of his titles, which is absolutely freaking awesome. You go, Lagan. Now, honestly, I'm going to have to say this. I'm going to say it again because Lagan is one that introduced me to World at War, the zombies, and the entire series. Not entirely the entire series. I first played Black Ops 1, and I only got to play the one map. There was no DLC at the time, so I was like, oh my god. So after some time, I traded in my Black Ops 1 and got Modern Warfare 3. Uh, Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. And it was kind of awesome. My favorite gun was actually the MP4, which is kind of OP in that game. It had low recoil depending on what kind of attachments you put into it, and it was kind of awesome. I usually got about 24 to at least 31 to 33 kills every round, and it was kind of awesome. I love to get the Juggernog. I don't even know why I like the Juggernog anymore, because honestly, the Juggernog only protects you for so long, and unless it's the Assault type, you're only carrying a freaking pistol for the entire round from that point on after you get it. Now, unless it's the Assault type, honestly, guys, it's complete crap, so I kind of stopped using the Juggernog after some point, and yeah. Back at this point, I was necessarily playing against kids. I wasn't necessarily playing against the good people. I did release a few videos on Black Ops whenever I kind of did it a long time ago, and it was like completely awesome. I did Black Ops 2, honestly, and it was awesome. I had terrible aim, actually. I was using nothing but the controller. I didn't necessarily try to learn anything with the mouse and keyboard. I learned later that I do better with mouse and keyboard because it's better accuracy and you're playing with other people using mouse and keyboard. So after all that, I'm gonna have to say that I don't even know what to say anymore. It's kind of like all weird now, right now. So I still don't even know if my friend is gonna be doing those cringes, honestly, because I honestly wanna see it and see how far he's done, but he's doing nothing but art right now. Whew. Anyhow, still waiting on that freaking few subscribers. I'm waiting for that at least another 85, 87 more subscribers just to get just to start doing that giveaway, start doing giveaways. Now, honestly, I don't want to be growing big fast, but it would be awesome if I actually got a lot of support from you guys. But enough about that until about 20 minutes later. Well, actually, about 5 minutes later. Anyhow. I say anyhow a lot, and I say a lot. You know, honestly, guys, I don't even know what it is, but everybody's speech patterns are totally different. So you guys clearly dislike it. Honestly, everybody dislikes a certain kind of vocal pattern. Now, I don't know. I don't even know how good my voice is for you guys right now, but honestly, this mic is completely crap. It's only doing about 48 hertz. I was getting about 248 on my other mic, and I was wanting to test. I don't even know why my other mic was getting about 248. That thing was a cheap piece of crap. It was like about $24, and this mic right here um, would have been out for like $64. Now I don't even know why it cost more. It had a boom. It has everything good. I don't even know why. I'm not even sure exactly how many. Um, I'm not even sure how it sounds right now, because right now I have my thing set to 10 FPS. I'm not even sure if my voice is actually doing right. It's probably like echoing, maybe. It's probably doing that. I don't know. Anyhow, I got my big air conditioner right here. I only turn it on occasion, so whenever I turn it off, it kind of gets hot really quickly. And I sweat like a freaking pig. As you guys know, it's summer. It's hard to stay cool nowadays unless you're in the north, and it's kind of actually still warm up there. And I kind of want to be up there now because at least it's 60 degrees or at least 70 to 80 degrees, and instead here we're getting like 90 degrees, 90 to 115. The max that I've seen this year was like 112, I think. But either way, it's still freaking hot. I hope you guys are staying cool out there, and it's been a very long day. So, as I've seen right now, I got about 5 more minutes for this rant. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to speak of. I know I'm saying I don't know what to speak of, but then I start getting onto another topic, and it's just like, ugh. So I'm looking at all the YouTubers, and everyone's doing exactly that. They're just being completely crap. I don't even know why I said exactly that when I didn't even explain what I was actually saying. Now, when it comes down to Leafy, he's getting a little bit out of touch with his original roots. He's got an intro now, which is completely crap. I mean, sure, intros are awesome, but they're only done at the beginning. They're not supposed to be done after you've already explained what you're going to be doing for the entire video. Honestly, it's just complete crap. You're doing your intro right after what is in the middle. You need to, I don't know. You need to find your original piece. Throughout all the other YouTubers, Mark, you're doing absolutely wonderful, even though you're absolutely sick right now. Lagging, you're doing great. You got a stream going on today. I've already watched some of it. I've watched you get to round 61. I timed round 60. You got about 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Everybody else was like way off time. I don't even know why everybody else was doing it. I already said I've got the timer. It's it's just whatever. You're doing fine. So you're probably gonna make it to round 100 in about 3 hours, maybe 2. I don't know. It takes me about an hour just to get to round 24. So, and I completely love your style of play. Anyhow, why do I say anyhow? I'm just trying to go to another subject, and I say anyhow. I do that in my text. I do that in my messaging. I do. Whew. I might even act like a freaking gay guy right now. Anyhow, or anything like that. I'm just waving my hand all over the place, even though you guys can't see it. I'm just waving it like I'm like anyhow, 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 anyhow. I need a new style. I almost said the word again. I really need to slit my throat whenever I get near to saying that word. I almost said the word again, and I'm really close to saying it, to be honest. Alright, when Lagan started streaming, he was doing completely fine. He made it from round 50 to round 61. He started eating about 30 minutes ago, so he might stop. He might not be eating now, so which is completely awesome as well. I'm not entirely sure about the other YouTubers, honestly, because PewDiePie is being completely crap nowadays. He's losing some of his fan base, but honestly, he's keeping most of them. And I'm pretty sure most of his fans are basically offline now. I mean, this was back when internet was completely awesome. This was back when internet was so dang cheap, anybody could afford it. Anybody. But nowadays, everybody's gonna have to like pay like fucking $40 just to get on the internet. And most people don't like to do that. And most of PewDiePie's fan base was during school. Now, honestly, everybody at school really wants to watch somebody who's funny. Now that PewDiePie is not funny anymore, he's meh in a way. If you guys know what the meaning of meh is, it's kind of like an in-between. PewDiePie is funny, but not. He's not funny, but he is. It's kind of like an in-between here, and I've almost unsubscribed to him like 5 times. I don't even know why. I just don't know why. He's just lost his touch. He's not fun anymore. He's not necessarily as crazy as he was about 2 months ago, and it's ugh, ouch. So guys, after 20 minutes, it's already 20 minutes now. Dang, I hope you guys actually enjoyed this video, to be honest, because honestly, I want to get there. I want to get you guys up to at least 100 subscribers so I can at least get there, get up to the tops. I don't know. You guys want to see whatever you guys want to see. If I somehow get, like, I don't know, 20 likes on this video and at least 100 subscribers by tomorrow, I would completely blow my own mind. Not necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily blow it, considering it's up there and my mouth is down here. Huh. I mean, it's in the same area, so I can kind of blow it. I mean, I can suck in. I mean, in a way, I'm blowing it, but not necessarily in the way as you would with a stick and the mouth. But I'm not going to explain to you guys how that works. Most of you already know what I'm talking about. But that's just kind of an adult humor. You guys can actually have that one. Alright, it's time to end this video. Leave a big thumbs up if you guys actually enjoyed it. It will pay my way into the future, and it would get me up to the top of the tops. Now, if you guys have not subscribed, subscribe today, and we will be one step closer to getting 100 subscribers so I can start giving out those $25 gift cards to any game you guys want. Now, honestly, it's just a give out. I'm only going to give out at least 2 cards or 1 per month. Now, if that actually works out, it works out. So, like I said, leave a like and subscribe if you guys have not, and see you guys next time.